Hello and welcome back in part 2. This is Mr. Playkala right here. So in this one we are basically doing our first flight. So if you're a beginner and you want to figure out your first flight and everything, this is a video for you. We are going to fly the drone, share with you some quick tips on how to actually fly, which kind of quick shots you can get and everything like that. Just follow through the video and let's do it. So Bruno, welcome again into part 2. All we are doing today is flying. Just say hello to our viewers and let's get started.
Hello our viewers. Today it's flying, practical, no theories. See you.
All right, let's get started. Okay, so step 1, unfold your drone. Usually it will come in the box when it's folded. So you unfold it and then you place it on a solid ground, so that you have to make sure it's a solid, may not be super clean, but put it on a solid ground so that it is strong and ready to fly off.
Then next we remove this.
The next thing is you remove it usually comes with a protective case. You take it off so that your gimbal can move freely.
Yes. Okay. Then I'll have this here. Our next thing is the pad. It's a pad. Other people call it a controller. Just like on a PlayStation, you use a pad and then control the stuff. So we get our pad, pull it out. So since this one doesn't have a screen, we're going to use a phone. So you will need a phone, a smartphone. And then in the phone you must have the application of DJI Fly. DJI Fly, you can download it from Google or Chrome. It's no longer in the PlayStation, in the Play Store. So we shall fix our phone like this. Why I'm fixing it like this and then not in the straight line, it's because there is a button. I have a button here of the power button, so when it may keep on switching off, disturbing me. So this is basically because of the type of phone I have. And then the next thing is I'll have to plug in, put this into the phone so that I connect the controller to the phone. And then I'll go open up my phone, go into the app. And then after connecting this to your phone, connecting the controller to the phone, you will go to your phone and look for the application that you installed earlier from the Chrome. That's the DJI Fly. Click on it to enable it, and then afterwards you will the controller has 2 buttons of this specific drone. So the on button always has this sign. So you double press 1 and then you hear that sound. So our controller is on, and then even the phone will start charging. That shows our phone is connected to the controller. And then it will ask for updates. So since right now I don't want to update, I don't have time, I'll update in my own time. I'll do that later. I'll choose not now. And then the next thing, I will come to the drone. It will be the same thing that I'm doing to the drone. It's still double click 1 and then long press to turn on the drone. And then when the drone is turning on, I hope you see that the gimbal tries to calibrate, move around to see that it's flexible and it can actually do all the shots you want without any difficulty. Yeah, and then now we have our video on. The controller is connected to the phone and our drone is on. Yes, so when our drone is on, the next thing is to fly. So we are choosing, are we taking pictures, are we doing video? We're doing video. Okay, so on the video, on our screen, we have the mode photo and then video. So we shall choose video. And it's already in video. So as you can,
auto.
yes. So as you can see, we have auto and pro. So I'm doing auto as well. When you're doing auto, that means the camera will do everything automatically for you and you will not have struggle in doing this and that. Yeah. So when we have that, I think we are ready to go up. Okay, now we want to fly. We want to go up. Now on this drone, when you're going up, we have 2 joysticks. Yeah, so it's a matter of holding the left joystick and the right joystick, and then we are just going to pull them down and then a little inside, and then we have our drone starting. Yeah, so when our drone is it's already flying but it's not up, the next thing is we come back to the joystick, still on the left hand side. So we just pull it up, pulling it up. You see, it's like accelerating. Yeah, it's the accelerator actually. So I'm accelerating. I want to go up. So if you want to go up, you accelerate more, slowly like that. You actually don't need to you don't need to accelerate very fast, because you may go very, very up. In case you are shooting in an indoor, you may end up knocking, but you have to bear it in mind. We have different modes here, so please ensure you are in normal mode. In the normal mode, that means our sensors are on, so you cannot knock anything. Yeah, so you make sure you are in the normal mode. In the normal mode, our sensors are on. Same thing in the cinema, the drone moves very slow, and in sport mode, the sensors are off, and then you're basically in a takeoff. The drone is very fast, but sensors are completely off. Yeah, so as you can see, my drone is up, and then as I told you, still with the left joystick, if I want to continue going up, I just have to accelerate more. You see, if I want to come down, I come down, still same joystick. Okay. So since it's making a lot of noise for us, I want to push it a little back. Here we are going to use the right hand side. The right hand side, if you pull up, it comes in front. If you pull backwards, it goes behind. So I want it to go a little behind, because I don't want it to make for me noise. I think there it's kinda okay. Yeah. And then here I'll go a little bit up.
At this point, if you've lifted your drone from the ground, there are a few modes that can actually help you get some interesting shots. As you can see from where we are standing, the drone is slightly elevated from the ground, and we want to actually get some, first of all, interesting shots right from here. Bruno, you try the spotlight mode and let's see what it does. So the first thing you do is you on the screen you select on the screen where we are going to select the area where we are, and then we will choose for example spotlight. So you can see that it has selected me, and now you can move the joystick freely. For example, if you want to do a 360, the camera will, the drone will stay in that space and keep rotating around in a perfect circle. This is a way you can actually get a perfect 360 from your drone. Yeah, it will try to keep that same pivot but moving around. Bruno, try to also lift it higher but still going in circle. This is actually a shot you can use if you're like your point, it's called point of interest. If your subject is in one location, so what it's going to do, the drone will keep the gimbal focused in one area and it will just keep rotating around. Yeah, I think you can stop there. So point of interest is quite an interesting shot to have. This, you cannot see the drone in this video, but okay, yeah. So point of interest is quite something you can try out, and it will work in most scenarios. You can try to bring the drone closer to us. Okay, so the other shot we can do can be as simple as you know the drone. You guys have had a drone. It's more like a selfie but with a drone. So for it, what you basically do is you fly away your drone into a distance, but starting from like this area, you can still use the spotlight mode and just push the drone away. So Bruno, let's try it. You see, it can reveal the entire location in an interesting way. Yeah, but of course you have to keep in mind that there's no electric poles and things like that, because then it's going to bring issues if you have to land into a pole or something. So Bruno, I want us to try another shot quickly. We are going to try the active track mode.
So I'm gonna come a
Yeah,
little closer.
yeah. You come a little closer. We are going to try an active mode and see. Bana muli mutia. Hey, munyumirwa. Okay. So, you guys, I need to mention, usually drones do not have a very big battery, so you have to be really you have to be very calculative of your battery, because the drone will run out of battery very quickly. You can have like 30 minutes of flight time on like a full battery. So yeah, you have to be really careful on how you basically need to plan out your shots before you even fly, so that you don't run out of battery. Okay, so now we are going to try the active tracking. And what active tracking does, when you select your subject, then it will follow. Yes, it will keep following you. Tap on active tracking. Yes. So when you say, for example, when you okay, you say active tracking.
Go.
Yeah, go. Okay, so now the drone is going to try and follow us. So it will just be following us, maintaining that position. And interestingly, yeah, Bruno is not controlling. The only thing maybe he can do is if he wants to make it go higher or lower. But besides that, the drone is basically following us wherever we are going. In fact, Bruno, try to make it change direction so that it follows us from the front. We have run out of battery. Yeah, like I told you guys, so we are going to change the battery and maybe proceed.
Yeah, we have one more.
Hey, Ojiro Chusa. Okay, let me interact with these friends of mine. Ani agala okwogera.
Oluzungu.
Ani oyogera Oluganda. Aha, so njagala mumbuulire. Drone yeno we mugirabako owulira otya ng'ogirabyeko?
Mpulira bulungi.
Gwe gusoose okulaba ku drone oba?
Iye.
Obadde togirabangako?
Iye.
Bannange. Okay, omulala.
Sina byakwogera. Lenze sigo emirundi gange gusoose ogiraba gibadde emirundi mingi.
Wandyagadde naawe okugivugamu? Kirungi ekyo. Gwani?
Amanya gange bampita Kaziwe Kevin.
Kaziwe Kevin. Osoma mu class?
P3.
P3? Okay. Oyo gwolaba bamuyita drone pilot? Aba avuga drone. Naye wandyagadde ogivugamu? Ate gwe?
Nze njagala ogivuga.
Muddeyo abazadde mubagambe babagulireyo. Waliwo actually waliyo ez'abato ze bavuga nga zo si nnene nnyonge. Oba zibanga za mitwalo 5 buba butini nga bulinga kubanga akayinja akatini. Katini nnyo kale. Okay, yeah, so to them active tracking eyo. Muveeyo bannaye, musooke muveeyo. Okay, yeah, so you guys, we are continuing with active tracking because we ran out of battery as we were trying. Naye ndowooza ogenda giteeka wali so that we go back the other side.
Abantu abasinga we basinga n'okurashingira.
Katulaba anti gitutunuzeemu gundi lens. All right. So as we move, the drone will try to maintain the same position. As you guys can see, the drone will try to maintain the same exact position. It keeps moving, so it will. And interestingly, you can actually push it even further using the joystick to, like, you can push it slightly further so that it maintains a certain gap.
Like there?
Like there, and then you can leave it there and it will now start to follow within that scope. So this can be an interesting way to use the drone if you don't want to struggle so much. So Bruno, tell us, how do you feel when you're flying a drone?
I feel like a pilot. You know, when we were still in primary, we used to have dreams that when I grew up I want to be a pilot. So now I'm a pilot. So I really feel good. You know, with even the community when they see you with a drone, you know.
Just like many of these children here, I've been asking some of them, and they really would love to become drone pilots. Yeah, like this gentleman here. There's also this one. But drone pilot banji baba no bonna. Right. So you guys, this is the parallel tracking. And in this case, the drone will keep following us sideways. So there are many ways you can use this drone without even struggling to, you don't have to always control everything manually. They've put these amazing mods to help you. You can even bring it a little closer to us. Just bring it a little closer to us. Around there. So it will just keep following us from even a closer distance. It's something quite interesting. And even when we choose to turn and go back, it will try to maintain that same area. So guys, it's really, really, really cool what this drone can do.
And if you run,
yeah.
yes.
And these are mods that you can actually add some spice to by, for example, bringing the drone in front of us, and it will try to maintain a certain so I feel like these are some really interesting shots. All right, so you guys, it's been an amazing time with you today. We've learned a lot. The rain unfortunately has come and we really have to go. So Bruno has been an amazing teacher for today. Thank you, Bruno, so much for being a part of this channel. Please, again, check out Bruno's contact if you need to learn some more about the drone, and also any information you need to know about drones. Otherwise, from Mr. Playkala, thank you so much, and we'll be seeing you in the next video.
Bye.
See you guys.